Step number 10, you need to find a free, royalty free song to go with your movie, and you're going to need to download it. Okay. So here are three places that we visited before that you can go to find your song. And you can certainly pause the video, take care of this, and come back. You're probably going to want to listen to some of them. I'm going to go over here to Bensound. You're going to want to know the length of your project. It should be around a minute. So you're going to want a song that definitely won't be less than a minute. We can always cut it down. And you're free again to pause the video and listen to the songs as you need to. I'm going to take um, this song called Happy Rock, and I'm going to click the download button. We're going to go with the free license with attribution. So we got to put a title at the end that credits our bensound.com. And if you're using one of the other sites, royalty free or free music archive, again, you will do the same kind of giving of credit. And so you just click the download button, and here is where it will come to. And when that is done downloading, you click and do show in Finder. And then here is the song. And again, I suggest you copy, paste it, or drag and drop it and get it into your own digital production folder. You should have a green folder that you can put it in. Okay. So I'm just going to paste mine into that folder. I'm going to close that up, and I'm going to get rid of Bensound because I don't need that anymore. Now, you need to import this song into your media folder. So back here in iMovie, we need to get the song into this media area first. So make sure green screen media is selected. That big arrow that was here is no longer here. So you're going to use this little arrow up here that does the same thing. It'll import the video or your whatever you need. Again, you got to navigate to where your folder actually might be at. I think I put mine here, put it in the green folder. So again, you just take your time to find it and import it in. So this is what a song music looks like when you bring it into the media. This is the waveform. And so what you're going to do is simply drag it down below the title, start it at the very beginning, and just drop it in there. And then I'm going to change my zoom over here so I can kind of see the end of it. And I'm going to drag that back a little bit. I'm not going to shove it all the way back yet. I know I got to put a title in there. So we imported this song into your media. We need to add a title at the end to give credit to the website you got the music from. So, and again, you can do this a couple different ways. You can put the same background you used at the beginning. You could use a different background if you wanted to. You could do it that way. I'm going to use the stars. I'm just going to put it in there. And it really only needs to be probably a couple of seconds long. It doesn't need to be that long. So you can shorten it up. And then once you get that done, then you add a title above it. And so in the title area, again, I would pick something in the middle. Don't pick something that's like in the lower thirds. You should be able to get everything on one line. So I'll just put music. Whoops, let's try that again. Music, then sound.com. And then you can go ahead and you can format that. How, whoopsie daisy, didn't mean to do that. Let me see if I can undo it. Nope. Nope. There it goes again. Okay. So put the title in. And you can, of course, do what you need to format it. Okay. And again, if I made that background 2 seconds, I'm going to want that to be 2 seconds. Now I know where my music needs to end at. So now I can shorten my music up and put it in right there. Okay, so they end in the same place. So we've added the title to give credit. Now you have to add the song, which we already did. It goes below the main track, edit to the appropriate length, and then fade it out. Okay, now to fade it out, what you actually are going to do is you are going to, in iMovie, when you click or hover over your music down here, you'll notice there's a little dot right here. See that little tiny dot right there? You grab that dot and you move it to the left. And we're going to move it all the way to the left so that it's right where the beginning of the title starts. And so what that actually does is that creates the fade. So the music will play at its normal volume up until this point. At this point, this curve indicates that there's a fade all the way to the end of the song. Okay. Now, if I extend my song just a smidgen past the end, then it's just going to add a little bit more curvature, more fade as it gets to the end of the project. Okay, so then you've actually done the fade out, and that should get you to the end of the project.